Hi, welcome back to another Insider. Today we talk about something that it's really dear to me. It's something that I do love, and um, I would love to talk about this today and actually bring a little bit of awareness about it, which is being a mentor and mentoring. So stick around and come with me and discover what it is to be a mentor and what is the goodness that you can get from being in one of these mentoring programs. So come with me. So today I'm going to talk about mentoring and being a mentor. You guys know, if you follow my channel and if you follow me, you know that I have recently become a mentor with OSIT's mentoring program, and I also have my school where I have 3 wonderful courses for those who want to become translators, and also I offer my own mentoring program through my school. So you can actually sign in and sign in for the mentoring program. I am very happy to guide you through your journey. So today I decided to talk about the rules of being a mentor, what is to be a mentor, and what is to be a mentee. So one of the main things is guidance. So because when we start our careers, there is a lot of questions. I know I had a lot of questions when I started, and this was one of the main reasons I decided, and I always had in mind, that once I had enough years, enough experience in my career, I would share that with my colleagues that would be starting theirs, because I think this is important when you start, and not just as a translator. When you start in any profession, you have a lot of questions. It's a brand new job. It's a brand new thing. In fact, it is a brand new chapter in your life. It's your new career. So as everyone, you may have the skills, of course you do, you may have the training, but there is still a lot of questions. You are just starting out, you don't have experience, and you may have a lot of questions because you have never worked in the industry, and you may feel a little bit lost. I know I did when I started. So looking for a mentoring program or looking for a mentor, it's actually important because it will help you with those questions. It will guide you. That person will guide you through that process of establishing yourself in your career. In this particular case, obviously I'm talking about being a translator because that's what I know, but I believe this is applicable for any other career path or any other career. I believe it's important that a mentor gets you that guide, those guidelines, that guidance that you need, so you can navigate the process of becoming a translator more easily and with more confidence. Because I think if you have confidence in what you are doing, and if you have some of those initial questions answered, that will help you massively throughout your career. Because it's a common thing that when we start, we are all a little bit insecure. It's obvious. We are always a little bit unsure of what we are doing and what we should be doing. So if we have someone there that has been in the career for a while, that has been in the market, and has done so for a while, and that person can come and say, look, I've been doing this for a while, I think this is the best option, this is all the options that you have, and and give you that assurance, that kind of helping hand, so you can navigate through your path, through your career path in a much better way. I think that's very important. How do they do that? How do I do that? I think the best is, obviously, other mentors may have other opinions. This is my opinion. This is what moves me. It's that I'm using my career, I'm using my experience, my errors, because everyone makes mistakes. It is a given that we all make mistakes at some point. We all fail. We all do something that should have been done better. And that's why we keep on learning, and that's why we keep on improving. And that's a given. We are all in the same boat here. Just because you have a mentor, that does not mean that that mentor has not made mistakes. And that does not mean either that just because you have a mentor, you will never fail, you will never make mistakes, because that mentor may guide you through a certain part of your career. It will answer certain questions that you may have, but then you go on your own path, you go on your own strategy and your own career, and through that it's quite obvious and it's quite likely that you will make mistakes, like we all do, like your mentor has done and may continue to do so, because we are all human and that's all part of the process. So what is important in here, and what a role of a mentor is using that experience, possibly those mistakes, to guide the new generation of translators not to do the same mistakes and make much more or much better informed decisions for their careers, for their businesses, for themselves. I think that's what the guidance issue, or the guidance part of mentoring is. Of course, we are there to help. We are there to help them achieve their goals by answering all those questions, by putting them in the right path. But that's something that I need to stress here. Putting someone in the right path does not mean putting someone in the right path for myself as a mentor, because my path was my path and their path is their path. They may want to, I apologize, they may want to achieve a different goal from what I did. They may want to do a different thing from what I did. So it's not, being a mentor is not exactly creating copies of yourself. That's not the purpose. That's not why you were there. And if that's what your intentions, then you are not meant to be a mentor. Being a mentor is using your experience. This is what I've done. This is what worked for me. This is what I know are the options out there. And then you let your mentee choose their own path and fly away and go and reach their goals on their own. But you, as a mentor, you will be there to help them out. If they come back to you and they ask you a question, look, I just running through this obstacle, what's the best way around this? If you know, if you have answers, you just help them out. You just help them achieve their goals. And that's your purpose. And that's why you are there as a mentor. But there's also, this is a two-way street, and it's a sharing of experiences. Because just because you have, for example, like in my case, 14 years of career, does not mean that you have nothing to learn. That's not true. In fact, in every career, I do believe that in every job, we are always learning until the very day we retire. We always learning. In fact, I even go further with this. I believe we are learning until the day we die. So I think that's not the case. There's always a sharing of experiences, and the other person has experiences to share with us, and we have experiences to share with them. So the relationship between mentor and mentee is very important, and it's a very positive one, I would say, for both sides. I've been in this program. It's now going to be 6 months, and I had my first 2 mentees, and I loved it. The relationship, it's really good because you can see your mentees' aspirations, you can see their goals, and you can help them with that, with answers, with what you have done, what would you do, what you think is best. But they come with also lots of experiences and lots of things that you possibly wouldn't know, and that's a good thing. And let alone the friendship, the personal relationship that you create with that mentee, which it's a colleague of yours, is going to be someone working in the same industry as you, and it's a good networking exercise as well, because it gets you in contact with new colleagues and it gets them in contact with you, which is also a good thing. Because one of the things that, for example, when I started my career, is that translators tend to isolate themselves. I know I did when I started, and it was one of the biggest mistakes that I've made. Why? Because we think that we are always competing with each other, that there is no way we can be friends, and that couldn't be further from the truth. Even though we work in the same industry, even though we are all translators, we may not be translating in the same field, we might not even be translating in the same language pair, and even if we are translating in the same language pair, it does not mean that we have to be enemies. That's silly to think that all translators that translate in the same language pair are enemies. We're not. Well, I definitely don't feel that way. We are colleagues, and we are here to help each other, so much so that there is plenty of Facebook groups and other groups where we ask questions and ask for help to other translators. This means that we are all happy to help each other. If we were enemies, this wouldn't happen, and it does. So see it this way. We are not enemies. We are here to help each other. A mentoring program and being a mentor to your younger colleagues is a very positive thing. I think is a very positive thing to your own career. It's rewarding. It's really it's amazing. I've been loving the experience that I have with my mentees, and in the case of the mentees, I think obviously I did not have one when I started my career, but I think that's why I always wanted to do something like this, because I think it's so important that you have that little guidance, that little hand there that can tell you, look, maybe this is not the best option. This is what you have. This is what you can do. And now go ahead and just grow and do whatever you want to do for yourself. But this is what it is. This is what we have. Having that mindset, having that guidance, that colleague there, I think is so important. First of all, because it boosts our confidence. It boosts that sense of knowledge, that sense of assurance that I think everyone likes to have when they start something new, let alone when they start a new career. And I think it's something that it's positive for everyone. It's rewarding, I think, for both sides, and it's something that really I would really encourage everyone to either you starting a career or you are already a seasoned translator, just have this experience, because it is absolutely amazing what you learn, what you teach. It's as I said, it's a two-way street, and it's so rewarding and so good. that in the end we feel like we are helping build the new generation of translators, and that is good. That is something that makes you feel fantastic, because you are actually building something for the future and you are contributing to that future. So I think it's an amazing experience. And that's all for today. I hope you like this Translator Insider. I hope you really had a little bit of an insight on what it is to be a mentor, and why this is so important for mentees and mentors alike. I think it's positive for everyone, as I said. And if you want to be a mentee and you want me as your mentor, you can always sign up for my mentoring program at my school in Teachable, Updated Words Learning. I'll leave the link below so you guys can have a look and access my mentoring program. You will have my 3 courses where I teach you the academic side of translation, the business course, and also the tools that will help you run your business effectively. And also you'll have 15 mentoring sessions with me. So you can have a look at my school and sign up for my full mentoring program. And of course, if you have any ideas of any other video, if you have any questions, leave me a comment below and I will be very, very happy to answer you. And of course, put a like on the video and subscribe the channel with a little click on the bell so you get a notification of a new insider every week. Before I go, I would like to thank you all for watching. See you next week. Thank you. Bye.